Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gents. My name is Alex, and I'm here with Jamie.
Hello.
Thought you were going to have a ditty, but...
Well, I said, what should it be?
So this episode's subject comes in from Odd Source, who says, Game Blab, predictions for the future of the NX. The fuck's an NX?
Yeah, the what?
Okay, so thanks for watching. No, but seriously, the NX is sort of the code name, isn't it, for the new Nintendo thing?
That I care about.
No one
Quite a lot.
Was that sarcasm, I sense?
No.
No, but... So Nintendo... Everyone knows the Wii U was a...
Piece of shit.
Well, yes, but it was a huge failure, basically. And especially in comparison to the Wii, which sold, I don't even know how many, but tens of millions, and the Wii U has only just cracked 10. So, this NX thing is going to be super duper mega important. Let me ask you this. What would Nintendo have to do? James, are you fucking kidding me right now? Do you know how many fucking times we've asked you to put your fucking iPad on silent?
Why is that so difficult for you?
It's a keyboard!
Everyone in the comments just fucking message him and say, why can't you just fucking put your iPad on silent? It's not hard.
It's a keyboard!
The little typing, this isn't a new thing. This isn't a new trend. The fucking car sounds in the background is crap.
Me?
Just turn it off.
The car sounds a bay.
Let me ask you this, Jim. So, the NX, you're not a fan of the Wii U, I know for a fact.
No.
Not
Great controller though.
nothing's interesting you.
It almost fits in my room.
It's not. It doesn't appeal to you personally, does it?
No.
So what would the NX have to do, okay, to be appealing to you? What would make you go, yeah, I feel like I need an NX? Because that really is kind of the market they need to go for, isn't it?
I want it to be a USB thing that you can plug into your Xbox or PlayStation and play it on an adequate console. That would suffice, I think.
Yeah.
Look, the PS4 and the Xbox One are already out and they're selling like fucking hotcakes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the NX comes out, bumbles through the door. Hey, I'm here too with some fucking gimmick that you guys have gotten rid of like a million years ago.
So we don't actually know if it has a gimmick yet, though. That's the thing. It could be.
It's Nintendo.
You think it might? What if it's like another GameCube thing? I suppose
Then-
people said that the
then
Wii U is like the new GameCube.
If it doesn't have a gimmick, it's late to the table and no one will want it at this point.
Yeah.
If it does have a gimmick, everyone will say, well, that's a shit gimmick. I don't give a crap.
To me, the only... If they're going to do a gimmick, the only gimmick I can imagine them even attempting is some kind of portable, taking the Wii U to the next level sort of thing, where you've got this like controller DS thing, which can be both. You can plug it into, it's just like a console that you can take with you everywhere sort of thing. It isn't just restricted by being next to a console or whatever. That's the only thing I could... No, it's not called a 3DS, because have you seen like the graphics on 3DS?
Yeah, they're bad.
They're not. They're not. But, well, I don't know how they're going to do it, but they got to do something. They either got to do that or
It's got to have a good launch as well. It's got to have like,
if
with
you can have a new
stuff
3D Mario, a new Metroid, a new put the new Zelda, launch it at the same time.
Metal Gear Solid 6.
Fuck off, James. Metal Gear Solid. What the fuck does that even mean? You know, Nintendo games, Nintendo Land 2, whatever the fuck they make, Wii Sports 2.
Yeah, that'll make them loads.
But as long as they're probably just going to call it the NX, aren't they? Not market it at all, just like with the Wii U.
No, they'll call it the Wii G or something. The Wii G.
The G Wii. G Wii. No. But yeah, the biggest thing with the Wii U is like, what the no one knew what that was. I didn't know what it was, but when that thing was announced, I was super into Nintendo still back then. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was like some weird thing you plugged into your Wii U, into your Wii.
Yeah,
sorry.
it was terrible.
Calling it a Wii U was a mistake.
Really stupid.
So give it a good name. Just put the games that people want on it. A new Metroid, a new this and that. Have a really fucking good launch. Have third-party support. You know, if you could choose any of the three consoles to play any of the third-party games, then that's the only way I can see them realistically competing, because people are going to jump on Nintendo because people love Nintendo for their first-party shit. So if they can compete, have a box that's... they're just going to have to do that, aren't they? They're going to have to just be the third box. It's the same fucking thing. Maybe be a bit cheaper, not have any gimmicks, no Connect, no fucking Move, no shit like that.
I think if it was actually way cheaper, not way cheaper, but cheap enough, and it had the Nintendo games, I think that would maybe persuade me, but even then.
And then get rid of the fucking YouTube bullshit. How about that? then I'll buy one. Yeah, it's hard to make predictions because Nintendo are so fucking mad. Whoever would have predicted the Wii U out of everything? Everyone was thinking like, rubbing their hands together like, oh yes, the Wii was such a huge success, let's see what they're going to do next, some huge new thing. And it's like, what a fucking whimper that was. Man, the Wii U sucks. Sorry, it's got good games on it and everything, but I do not like that console. It's such a step back.
It's like releasing the 360 10 years after, or 7 years after the 360 came out.
I know.
Like, what's the point?
So weird. So fucking weird. As much as I like all the first party stuff, I mean, for me it's just not enough. Because as much as I like, I don't know, Mario Galaxy, Mario Maker looks cool. Sort of game I would play if I could just download it on anything I had on my PC, on my Xbox or whatever. But I'm not gonna shell out 200, 250 quid or whatever it is, just to play this one fucking game.
It's very expensive. Very expensive.
So as long as they're sort of in tune to the fact that it needs to be priced competitively, it can't be based around a gimmick unless the gimmick is actually really fucking good and helpful to consumers in some way, not this tablet bollocks. I hate the Wii U controller.
I hate the Wii controller.
Do I think that they're gonna do any of these things? I really don't know. It could go either way. I kind of hope they do because I like Nintendo a lot. I like their games and stuff, their properties. But what did you want to say, Ruben?
No, there's only one way to make it work. They have to make a console that's exactly on par performance-wise with the PS4 and the Xbox. Then the games that people buy on the Xbox, they can buy on the Wii, and have better Mario games and all that.
I feel like Nintendo would be so better suited to just leaving the console market and just focusing entirely on games. Just be a third-party developer.
If Mario Maker came out on like Xbox One and PS4.
The Pokemon games, every single game would just be, they'd make way more money. They wouldn't have to worry about all the
Well, we're not
bullshit.
businessmen, so...
For like 10 years, people will like make a fucking console Pokemon game. Like,
Yeah, I know.
we hate Mario.
They're quite archaic in the weird way that, and they're quite protective, aren't they? Like imagine if they put a Pokemon game out on mobile, on the fucking
yeah, Jesus Christ. Have you seen that thing that they've shown?
Oh man,
That's not what I imagine.
I'm talking
people
about a
want.
proper Pokemon game.
Yeah, just an actual Pokemon game.
Like the next one is just there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah. Because then they wouldn't have to worry about all of this like competitive being in the, you know, the bullshit market.
Or being out of the market in this case.
Being out of the market because they would fucking wreck if they did that. Everyone would be playing their game. Imagine Smash Bros. Like, it would be even bigger. You don't have to buy this piece of crap to play it. Same with everything, and they could just focus on making their games play and look as good as possible and run as good as possible. That's all I think. It kind of went off the rails there. Predictions for the NX. I think if I had to put money down,
It's gonna flop.
I think we'll be disappointed by whatever the hell it is. If I had to guess. I mean, the Wii U. I mean, really. What can they do? They're stuck between a rock and a hard place, aren't they? They can't support the Wii U at this point because there's no fucking point because it's a failure, and they can't reveal anything until this NX thing is presumably announced or properly unveiled at the next E3. Whatever
I think
happens,
it depends on that as well.
Whatever happens, if they do an Xbox One Microsoft reveal event and cock it up, that'll be the end of it. If they come out of the gates.
It's half TV. You have to watch TV for a certain amount of time to be able to play a game.
Every game has a TV episode. Every 20 minutes you have to watch. So what do you think about the NX? What are your predictions? Do you think we'll be right or wrong? Tell us in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. All comments and ratings very much appreciated. Make sure you check out some of our other videos and leave suggestions for more. What are these videos called again?
Blobbers?
I thought it was blibbers. Blibs, that's the one.
Ciao, blibs.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Ciao.
San horror.
Yeah.